Beneath the burning sun of Egypt, three colossal monuments pierce the sky. For thousands of years, they've defied explanation. Were they tombs for long-dead kings? Or something far more extraordinary? What if the Great Pyramid was never a resting place for the dead, but a machine built to harness the power of the earth itself? Tonight, we step inside the stones, the legends, and the forbidden secrets of the pyramids of Giza. They have stood for over 4,500 years, vast, immovable, and eternal, rising out of the Egyptian desert like colossal monuments to the impossible. The Great Pyramids of Giza, marvels so advanced that even today, in the age of skyscrapers and machines, they defy understanding. Were they mere tombs for kings, or was something far more mysterious? A forgotten technology? A machine of unimaginable power? Tonight, we open the tomb of time itself to uncover a theory so radical it could rewrite everything we know about history. Welcome to the Pyramids of Giza, ancient power plants or tombs. The Great Pyramid of Khufu, also called the Pyramid of Cheops, rises 481 feet into the sky. Over 2 million limestone and granite blocks, each weighing between 2 and 80 tons, stacked with such precision that a sheet of paper cannot slip between them. But here lies the first enigma. How? Mainstream Egyptologists claim 20 years, thousands of workers, and copper chisels. But skeptics argue the math doesn't add up. Even if one block were placed every 2 minutes, non-stop, day and night, it would still be nearly impossible to complete within a single reign. And then there's this. The base of the pyramid is almost perfectly aligned to true north, with an error margin of just 0.067 degrees, an accuracy NASA would envy. How did a civilization with no satellites, no GPS, no laser levels achieve such perfection? Unless they knew something we've forgotten. Inside the pyramid lies the so-called King's Chamber, Queen's Chamber, and the mysterious Grand Gallery. Narrow shafts stretch from these chambers, some aligning with stars like Orion's Belt and Sirius. But why would tomb shafts point to the heavens? Some researchers argue these were not tombs at all. No pharaoh's mummy has ever been found inside a Great Pyramid. In fact, not a single hieroglyph inside the Great Pyramid names Khufu. What if these structures were not memorials of the dead, but monuments of the living? Machines designed to generate something? The dimensions of the King's Chamber match almost perfectly with acoustic resonance frequencies. When sound waves bounce through its granite walls, vibrations amplify like a tuning fork. Could the Great Pyramid have been designed to channel energy, not for rituals, but for power? In 1905, Nikola Tesla, the father of modern electricity, hinted that the Great Pyramid was more than a tomb. He believed it was part of a wireless energy transmission system. In fact, Tesla built his Wardenclyffe Tower to mimic the pyramid's design. Was he rediscovering ancient technology? Some theorists suggest the pyramids once generated electricity through a process of geoenergy. Here's how. The Nile provided flowing water beneath the pyramid. This movement created electromagnetic currents. The pyramid's limestone casing acted as an insulator. The granite inside, rich in quartz, vibrated with piezoelectric power. And the gold capstone? It may have discharged energy into the atmosphere. In essence, the Great Pyramid was a giant power plant. Sounds insane? Perhaps. But the science is chillingly plausible. If this is true, then what else was possible in ancient Egypt? Some believe the pyramid's shape itself was the key. It could channel energy, pulling it into the heart of the structure. But what kind of energy, and why? One theory suggests the pyramids were not monuments at all, but power plants. That ancient builders tapped into natural forces. The Earth's vibrations, water beneath the plateau, electromagnetic fields in the rock. Imagine a world lit not by fire, but by the pulse of the planet itself. Many archaeologists reject this idea. To them, The pyramids are tombs and nothing more. But the questions won't go away. Why use materials that can conduct electricity? Why do the three pyramids match the stars of Orion's belt with such precision? And why, after centuries of study, do we still not fully understand how they were built? Beneath the Giza plateau, tunnels and hidden chambers stretch into darkness. Could they hold the missing pieces of this puzzle? Were the pyramids part of a larger system? Machines that connected Egypt to forces we can barely imagine? As the sun rises higher, the pyramids cast long shadows across the desert, like giant fingers pointing towards secrets buried in time. Are we looking at tombs for kings? Or machines of the gods? And if they were machines, what were they built to do? Power cities? Communicate with the stars? Or open doors to other realms beyond human reach? The pyramids do not answer. They only stand silent, eternal, unyielding. The Great Pyramid's mystery has outlived every empire. Dynasties rose and fell. Kingdoms turned to dust. Yet it still stands untouched, watching, waiting. If it was only a tomb, then why build it with technology so advanced that even today we struggle to explain it? If it was just a monument, why align it with the stars, with the earth itself, as if it was meant to speak with the heavens? Some believe it was a message carved in stone, a signal to the future, telling us we are not the first to walk this earth with knowledge far beyond imagination. But perhaps the greatest mystery is not what the pyramid is, but why it endures. It is a challenge, a silent question from the past. Who built it? How did they do it? And what truth are we still missing? The stones will not answer. They only stand heavy with silence. The desert winds sweep around them, whispering to those who dare to listen. And maybe, just maybe, the pyramids are waiting for us to look deeper, not with tools, but with open minds. The pyramids stand as silent guardians of time, daring us to unravel their purpose. Were they tombs, power plants, or was something we have yet to even imagine? Perhaps the truth is not that they were built by the ancients, but that they were built for the future, waiting for a generation daring enough to understand them. Until then, they will remain timeless,